Good Monday morning. It is the 23rd of June, 2025. Going to be a hot day. We'll see how things pan out here, but looks like we could see 100 degrees in many spots today is this high. One of its highest peaks here today and tomorrow will give us really hot temperatures. What I think is happening is we're getting a little bit of moisture and a little bit of beat down on this high. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, but a little bit of resurgence over the weekend, then hopefully a really big beat down next week so that we get a lot cooler. So what that means is by Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, Friday, we could see some showers and thunderstorms get in here. We'll have to watch for severe, especially Thursday. Has potential. I'm not sure if it will happen here, maybe further south, not sure. So that's what you're going to see. But in general, hot. I mean, this is not a hard pattern to share. Hot with a very strong high pressure system in place. This is on Tuesday. Maybe a few thunderstorms are going to build. We'll have to see if this even comes true, but it keeps showing up. So something seems to want to do. This is the strongest I've seen the high, though, 1025. That's pretty strong. So what's happening here probably is a little bit of influence of some upper level systems and things like that. So it's having a hard time. It will be lower pressure maybe than the high that's overhead. But don't worry, there's still a heat dome in place. Here it gets a little bit dirtier, as we say, as the high's getting influenced by maybe the side of the north and some other things trying to undermine the ridge a little bit. So that's why there's more showers and thunderstorms around on Thursday in the south and maybe Friday as well. We'll have to see if all this comes to fruition. If it does, it's good. It'll beat down the temperature some. But like I said, it looks like the temperatures start to resurge here as we go into the weekend. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms around. It's not until next week where we see really a chance here. So, I mean, we're still at Sunday trying to, beat the heat. Still very, very warm. It's not until Sunday, Monday, here we go, Tuesday, where we see this front trying to come through with a cooler high pressure system from the north, and it's booting out the high. Here's the high way off the east coast at this point. Cooler airs, we're on the north side, northerly winds. So when we come into the 1st of July, we're cooler than we were in that time frame. What's going to end up happening is, as we get this cooler here, a high is going to build here in the middle part of the country and really shoot temperatures up here in the middle. But we're going to be on a northwesterly flow. My cautionary statement to a northwesterly flow this time of year is that can bring clusters of thunderstorms. So we'll have to watch and see if in this ring of fire warmth that there's not any clusters of storms that come around. All right, so let's look at the temperatures in the anomaly world here. Probably the easiest thing to see. You're just going to see it stay pretty much orange all here in east, except for when maybe some moisture gets involved, and that's why you see some of these cooler shots here and then time again. But in general, we're talking 7 to 10, maybe 12 to 15 degrees above normal. Remember, this time of year, we're getting closer and closer. Upper 80s, lower 90s for highs are not out of the question. So you get 7, 10 degrees above normal, you're talking closer to the upper 90s and 100. So here we are late in this period. This is where I'm talking about the cooler air by the 1st of July. As this front comes down here, it's going to pull cooler air into the region. And so we'll see it get cooler. And that looks good right in time for the 4th of July. We're in cooler air. Hopefully we'll get the fireworks in without too much trouble. And then we stay pretty cool here or not terrible. I mean, we get a few days above normal. So, I mean, again, 90s. But it tries to stay right around or a little bit below normal. In the meanwhile, we get this heating up here in the middle part of the country. So that's it. I mean, pretty much scattered showers and thunderstorms. Maybe a better chance Wednesday late, Thursday, Friday. Maybe a few chances through the weekend, and then a better front next week, which we'll have to watch for severe. It's pretty much a forecast, and hot for sure. So that's what the temperatures are going to be. I don't even want to go through the temperatures. We know it's going to be closer to 100, but it's going to feel like 105 to 110 pretty much through Wednesday, and then near 100 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe a little bit warmer feeling Sunday, Monday, and then a front will come through and potentially knock the temperatures back. So that's kind of what the forecast is. Here's what we're looking at for rain. The rain outlook the next 7 days. Again, looking at potential for some, thunderstorms and stuff. So there is a pretty good shot of maybe half an inch to an inch of rain because of those. We'll have to see if it comes true. We can hope, especially early next week. And that's what we got. So stay cool. It's just going to be a really hot period we're going to get through. If you can set your air conditioners a little bit higher, it'll save some of the energy. I saw the energy grid's going to really get hit this week. Check on your elderly, make sure your pets have water, make sure they have shade, make sure everybody is staying cool. Have a good one.